Hello, it's Wendy Lanham and Crosby Lorimer here from Balcaddy Media, and it's day 5 of Hamilton Island Race Week. We had a fun day out on the water yesterday, high breezes, which added for, very adventurous day.
Colourful?
Very colourful, yes. We had some of the fleet starting in Dent Passage, which was a little bit more calm, and then we headed out to the eastern courses, which were absolutely wild. It was quite hard for us to get stable footage because the boat's going up and down, and of course in those kind of conditions it's a little bit tricky for us to get good footage because we've got to be aware of everybody's safety on board, and we've got numerous media on board all trying to get different footage. So we did our best to get you good footage, and gosh, it was absolute chaos there.
Yeah, it was, even on the line actually. I mean, we weren't the only ones struggling. I think Division 3 of the racing, was Division 3 or Division 4, I'm not sure, but there were about 6 or 7 yachts piled up, stacked on the line, going absolutely nowhere except up and down with no manoeuvring going on and shouting going on everywhere. So I don't think we were the only ones struggling with the conditions. It wasn't actually that big. I've seen much bigger seas out there, but it was a really short, classic sort of wind over tide, 1 metre swell, one and a half maybe max, and that's quite enough for everybody. So we got more of the same. Yeah.
No, it was good fun, except for me feeling a bit unwell at some points.
Yes,
That's
no,
okay.
That's the other thing to think about.
The seasickness.
Especially when you start looking through lenses and so on, it's very hard to keep your stomach in shape here.
Yeah. Anyway, on today. So
Yes.
Today we've got similar breezes, about 20 knots, southeasterly again. Do you want to talk us a little bit about the courses that we can expect today?
Yeah, so I mean, just on the conditions now, we're sort of winding around to about 150, so we're just going a little bit more south of east as well, and more consistent today. It looks like it's knocking around the 150s for most of the day today. 20 plus in some places, certainly plenty on, so it's going to be pretty sloppy over between the islands and places there. We've got a Dent Passage start, which is round here, so a few of these boats are getting ready. The racing classes and divisions are here, and then we've got an eastern start, and they're islands races, and a couple of them, the Div 1 rating are going absolutely miles, but it won't take them any time in conditions like today. So yep, it's going to be good. Yep.
And we have a retirement.
Yes,
Do you want to
we
talk
have a
a
rather
little bit about
significant
that?
retirement. Unfortunately, Andu Comanche, which is sitting out here opposite on the other side of Dent Passage, is not going to be sailing today. Apparently she had a bit of a grounding yesterday, did a fair bit of damage, and also got an injured crew member. I think the injured crew member's okay from what we've heard, but had to have a little bit of ambulance attention, possibly overnight in hospital. So good to know that no one's seriously hurt, but Comanche's not in a position to be sailing at all today. So Wild Oats has the run to her own today, which must frustrate her because she's been so close to nailing getting one back, and she's got 2 days to go, and unfortunately she's not going to be able to produce that. But no, all good.
Yeah. So what have we got? What lies ahead for the last 2 days of racing?
Yeah, so I'm not going to go through all of the results. It's quite interesting. A few of the divisions we've got really close calls, so I'll probably sort of talk about those tomorrow before we race. A point here or there, and then in 1 or 2 divisions we've got really clear results already, pretty much in rating 1. Alive is sort of well clear of the others. It seems unlikely she'll be taken out. Pretty impressive crew on that as well. So that's all good. It's going to be plenty on at the next 2 days. Today, tomorrow will be, there'll be some people who'll be looking like winners and others who'll be head in the hands and going, how do we lose it from there? That always happens every year. One thing we did want to do, and it goes to that point you were talking about, getting photographs and how you get them and staying safe. And I think for a lot of people, there's quite understandably, you would have very little idea about what it takes to get really good footage, video and stills. I shoot stills, and you and Jake and Dale shoot video mostly, and they're very different products, and you have to get different distances, and the boat drivers are absolutely central to that. So what I thought we might do tomorrow is we'd just do a short interview with Craig Greenhill. He's the official photographer here, and obviously we do a fair bit of the still stuff, and we're just going to talk about what it takes to get a good photograph, and also for people who would like to start shooting boats. So we'll try and fit that in tomorrow morning. Craig's a great snapper, and he and I both have sort of quite a bit of experience on getting good shots and what it takes to get good shots safely. So we'll do that.
Wonderful. Well, we look forward to that conversation tomorrow. Thank you so much. Keep an eye on our socials for more content from today. Thank
See you later.